Yeah. So this company is so different. How he runs this company is so different. I work for many American companies, and then a lot of things that he does don't make sense to me. Or sometimes I'm like, why do we do this? Because you know, sometimes what he does is like, by doing that, we're gonna lose money. But still, he does that. And so, you know, it's a very unique, it's different. But one thing that I can tell you is that every time I talk to him, he talks about you know, giving second chance to people, awesome. Or helping poor people to become successful.
Awesome.
Give people a means to give back. That's what he always talks about. And that's you know, his philosophy comes from his youth time. He looks just like the same, right?
Yeah.
One thing he's amazing is that he's probably immortal. Yeah, his philosophy comes from his own experience. You know where he's from? Okinawa? Yeah. And Okinawa has a unique history and culture. And actually, Okinawa is the only soil of Japan where actual combat took place between Japan and US back in 1945. So after, you know, during the wartime, he was there. During the wartime, every day there was a bombing. So he had to run to a cave to avoid bombing. Wow. And during this wartime, he lost 2 of his sisters. And after the war, this island was occupied by the U.S. force, and it was occupied until 1972. And then in 1972, the island was returned to Japan, and then ever since then, when you look at the economy, out of 47 states of Japan, Okinawa's economy has been always dead bottom. It's a beautiful island, but the economy is not so strong. It's a poor island. That's where he's from, and that's where he started his journey. And he started working with the Sony as a top sales agent. At the time, he became one of the top 3. There are top 3 sales agents at the Sony. But when Sony started going down, they had to cut tie with those sales agents to protect their mothership. So, you know, Mr. O, he had to let go 300 employees that he had, and then other 2, those 3 top sales agents, other 2 committed suicide, killed themselves. Oh. So he's the only survivor.
Wow.
And he came this close to file a bankruptcy and just end his life. He was looking for help, but no one was willing to offer help. Very, very difficult situation. And then in that situation, this tiny local bank of Okinawa, it's called Okinawa Kaiho Bank. Okinawa Kaiho Bank, no one knows, outside of Okinawa, no one knows about this bank, but this bank offered him a help. And because of that, because of this help, he made a comeback. So today, Enagic is a global company that posts annual sales of $650 million, and we're doing the business in, we have locations, offices in 23 different countries and 40 locations, and we have distributors in many more countries. We're a global company, but even today, Enagic's main bank is that tiny local bank of Okinawa Kaiho Bank. So he wants us to become that bank. He wants you to become that bank to people who need help. He lost everything. No one trusted him. He lost all credit. He asked for help, but no one was willing to offer him a help. But this bank trusted him, had belief in him, and then he offered him a help. So he wants us, all of us, to find the people who need help. You know, sometimes people lost credit. You know, they can't get things that they need. But he wants us to be the one who is willing to offer that help. That's where his philosophy comes from. So he believes that we should first become successful, of course, but then become significant by helping others. Why become successful first? because we need to be, I mean, when you get on the airplane, right before we depart,
Right.
you're gonna see the safety video, right? And in this safety video, it talks about the oxygen mask in an emergency. It comes down from the ceiling, and what does it say?
Put it on yourself first.
Take care of yourself first and then help other children and other people. That's the only way you can help others. You want to teach people how to catch fish, but if you don't know how, you've never caught fish, you don't know how to catch fish, how do you teach them how to catch fish? You need to master how to catch fish first, and then only after that you can help others. You can teach other people how to catch fish. That's what we need to do. That's what he wants us to do. So you are a great part of a great cause. We are part of a great cause. So I want you to be proud of this company, and I want you to be proud that you are a part of this.